Taurus, welcome to your reading. I hope all is good with you. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I'm very grateful to have you here. I hope that you have had a great start to the week. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Thank you for your love and your support. We're going to shuffle some cards and get you some messages, see what you need to be aware of. We're going to be pulling a main spread, additional messages. Anything could come out in this reading. Please only take the messages that resonate. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. Timelines are a thing. So something that someone could be going through right now, you could have already have gone through, and vice versa. Or this could be predictive and this could be something that's coming up for you. You got to take the reading as it resonates. Please never force no messages to fit. Let's see. Cross watchers are welcome. If you are dealing with a Taurus, chances are there could be messages in this reading for you also. Please also check out your other placements, check other signs, whatever you feel drawn to intuitively click on could be your reading too. So bear that in mind when you are watching tarot as well. Thank you for your love, your donations, your support for the channel, your super thanks and everything in between. It goes a very long way for me and the support of the channel. I appreciate you. Let's see. Messages for Taurus. Tell me what is going on for Taurus, please, Spirit. And thank you. Tell me about Taurus. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Tower. Ooh, big revelation. Big revelation. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have the Ace of Coins in the reverse. And we have the Six of Cups. What's the Ace of Swords for Taurus? The Knight of Wands. And the Knave of Coins. What's the Tower? The Fool in the reverse. Might be one of those readings, guys. One of those readings. Ten of Coins. The High Priestess. Now, we're not going to spend long on this spread because it's going to really sound like you've heard this before. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. There could be somebody here who wants to speak with you, Taurus. This could be a Pisces for some of you. It could be a Scorpio. Could be a fire sign, an earth sign too for some of you. Someone has been procrastinating on bringing some sort of communication towards you, but it's coming. Someone was definitely dragging their feet with you in the past. I do feel like this has something to do with a past person that you could have dealt with. Could be a past Pisces. You may have always got the impression that somebody was hiding something from you, Taurus. You always felt like deep down there was something that you didn't quite know about a person, or there could have been something here that you really felt was hidden in a situation to do with a specific person. I feel like there's something that's hitting someone pretty hard right now with this Tower being here and the Fool in the reverse. And it's the fact that they didn't act quick enough. Like someone didn't do something in time, or someone feels like they may have possibly given up a real opportunity to have some sort of stability, a family with you for some of you. Someone feels like they acted too slow. This is someone who's admitting to themselves, yeah, I was foolish because I didn't take the leap when I had the chance. I didn't take the leap when the opportunity could have been in front of me. I was secretive. I may have dragged my feet. I could have been playing around. Someone definitely was playing with you. And this is now someone who wants to speak with you. Four of Swords. They're thinking of Coins in the reverse. Them not acting in the past, it's almost like they have altered their direction with the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, or finding some sort of wish fulfillment with the Star. They gave up something that could have been really good for them. They definitely feel like they could be Two of Coins in the reverse. Who dropped an Empress? That's your energy, Taurus. That is your energy. Who dropped you? What is this realization with the Tower and the Fool in the reverse? Something could also be crumbling. The Queen of Swords. Is this Taurus? Knave of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Wands and the Death card. Oh, so, okay, this is quite specific with the Ten of Swords. If someone betrayed you to go elsewhere, to build elsewhere, to marry someone else, to connect with someone else, someone could be in some sort of connection that's coming to an end. Someone's going through an abrupt ending with another person. I do get the impression that you could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit of a fake flexer. Somebody's not as stable as what they come off. They like to be seen as somebody who is dripped. They like to be seen as somebody could wear a lot of chains, a lot of jewelry. This could be somebody who definitely likes to floss for the gram or floss for whoever will look. This is definitely somebody who, they like to look good. Okay. But this could be somebody who doesn't have their affairs in order. So they like to look good, but the credit score is trash. You know, they like to look good, but maybe, their car isn't their own. And there's nothing wrong with having a car note or whatever have you. Okay, there's nothing wrong with paying off on whatever. That's not what I'm saying. No offense to nobody that does that. But the point of this is, I always have to make myself clear. The point of this, the energy that I'm picking up on, this is someone who presents themselves as, you know, having it all together. But in the background, the affairs that really maybe they should be focusing on, that maybe is not outwardly seen by the outside. People don't walk around with their credit score stamped on their head, do they? You know, but it's something that's known, and it's possibly something that is more important because that determines, you know, things that you could attain. This could be something like housing. This could be, you know, being able to attain credit, to get loans, to get business loans, to really progress in life is the direction that I'm going with this. So someone doesn't have their affairs in order, but they keep up with the Joneses, right? Now, if somebody betrayed you for someone else, this could be somebody who's going through an abrupt ending. There could be someone else who's in this person's energy who's realizing the reality of a situation. And something's coming to an end. If someone presented themselves as having money, having it all together, possibly having their own home, someone's really quickly finding out that this person isn't as stable as what they claim to be. I will say to you, those of you who felt betrayed by someone, this is a really harsh way to say this, but I don't mince my words, and I'm getting better at not mincing my words and getting quite comfortable with just speaking the speak. I've been told I'm harsh. I've been told I'm nasty. I've been told it, but it doesn't come from that place. Okay. The intention is not to be that way, but this is, if someone left you, went somewhere else, this has become someone else's problem now. It's almost like the energy of, if you felt away that somebody could have left, somebody could have went and chosen another person or whatever have you, just thank the Lord. Okay. Thank your spirit guide. Thank source. Thank the universe. Thank God. Whoever you thank. Okay. Ancestors, that you are not dealing with somebody who is in this energy, because whoever it is that they're dealing with, this is someone who's finding out the truth about the person who may have left you. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Coins in the reverse. For some of you, this big realization is actually the third party who's realizing, well, I didn't catch the gold, I didn't get the winning lottery ticket, you know, me having this person wasn't a win. Okay, I will always say this is kind of cross-watcher. If you're cross-watching, depending on what perspective you're watching, don't ever be jealous of a person that someone has. Don't ever be jealous of a relationship that somebody has. Don't ever be jealous of, you know, things that somebody has attained. Be inspired by other people who are attaining things. There's a big difference, but don't be envious of what people have, because you might be envying something that you really don't want behind closed doors. You don't want it. It's like somebody looking at a relationship and thinking, yeah, I really want to be treated like that woman or that man. I really want to have that person who's X, Y, Z and doing this for me and doing that for me. On the face of it, it looks amazing. Of course it does. Of course it does. Go behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Will you still choose that person for yourself? Especially if this is like a home record sort of vibe, because you could be dealing with somebody who was really dead set on getting this person. They have your person, And if this person could be swayed, this ain't your person, by the way. But they've gone over there. They've attained what they want to attain. They think they've struck gold with the person. But look what they're now contending with. A fake flexor. And they're realizing that they're possibly, the third party is possibly the more stable one in the connection. If someone was unstable with you, not solidifying something with you, false promises, claiming to do everything and the stars for you, and they weren't, they didn't deliver. This is now someone who went somewhere else to show someone else that they ain't either. Do you know what I mean? Tell me about this and why this has come out here. 10 of Wands in the reverse, it ain't your problem. 3 of Coins, it isn't your problem. Okay? Especially if there was 3 people involved here. Why has this come out? King of Swords. The 2 of Swords in the reverse. The 9 of Swords. Someone's realizing that you would have been a better choice. And I hate to say it in that way. But you would have been a better choice with the Justice and the 9 of Swords. Someone has met their karma. 5 of Coins. This person feels left out in the cold by you. Taurus, you've got someone here who is really realizing that there's something here that they could have attained with you that they're not attaining somewhere else. And someone else is actually realizing. So say, for example, this is kind of giving the energy of, say, for example, you told somebody the changes that maybe they needed to make the relationship better between the 2 of you, right? You said to them, well, maybe if you did this, or maybe if we work together in this way, or maybe if we tweak this, change that, you know, it's almost like trying to direct somebody on how to be a better person, okay? And this person never listened to you. They went over there thinking that the grass was going to be green, presenting themselves in the exact same way as what they showed up with you to another person. And they're being told the same things that you told them. So it's like, oh, well, maybe I do need to do some work. Maybe it wasn't Taurus. I'm not saying you're perfect. By no stretch of the imagination are you perfect. No one is. But what I'm saying is, someone has gone over to someone else. Someone could have chosen someone else. And the same said things that you said to this person to alter a relationship or to fix something or to solidify something, to have a better future with the 10 of Pentacles, to grow something. They're realizing that someone else is telling them the same thing. And now someone's realizing, well, maybe instead of running away from the healing that I had to do, maybe instead of fixing the things that I needed to fix within the relationship with Taurus, I should have actually have done the work. I didn't do the work. I ran away. I ran away to another person that maybe they felt was going to accept them, or they could have got away with some sort of mask. The same thing has happened again. So if somebody slipped in terms of their mask with you, that mask is slipping with them. You can't get around doing the work. You can't get around just being genuine. You can't get around it because eventually cracks are going to start to show. You're not going to be able to deliver. You can't get away with just flapping at the gums and talking the talk, but not actually walking the walk. And this is happening in another situation. Okay, so this is a snapshot to tell you. Somebody feels left out in the cold yet again. And this could be that they've met someone else and someone else is telling them the exact same thing that you told them. So they're realizing, oh, maybe I am the problem. Or maybe I occupy more of the problem than what I wanted to believe in the past or take accountability for. The Justice and the Ace of Coins in the reverse. You won't win unless you change. And that's this person's karma. The Knight of Wands, this fire sign, potentially it came out again. It flipped off. The Justice card flipped off. Okay. Let's get you some additional messages. I just saw 1414. The number 14 could be very significant. Let's see what else. Sorry, guys. Okay. What else does Taurus need to know at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to be recording for members as well today. So if you are a member, watch out for that. I'm going to do some random messages on there in a bit. Knight of Swords. Somebody could be angry as to how hardworking you are. It's almost like a frustration looking over at you. Yeah, that person's so stable. That person works hard. That person's meticulous. This could be someone at your job. This could be an air sign, an earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why are they so triggered? Four of Wands. And the Knight of Wands has come out in the reverse. I feel like this could be a specific person in your life that maybe you dealt with. You could have had a home. You could have lived with this person. Three of Coins in the reverse. Something that somebody was avoiding, they can't avoid. It's like someone gets very irritated looking at you, thinking about you. Because what they claim to be, you genuinely are. Does that make sense? You can wing it. I ain't got it all together. I'll be the first to admit that. Let's use me as an example because I'm sitting here, right? I ain't got it all together. But I wake up every day. I have purpose. I move with intention, okay? Might not always get it right, but I do a damn good job doing the best that I can, okay? And I try my best to move with integrity at all times, okay? I'm genuine. I'm real. Okay. What you see is what you get. I don't go out of my way to intentionally hurt anybody and so forth, right? I'm a good person. Now, you've got someone here who pretends to be those things. Like it's just, they pretend to be those things. Now, to some degree, there's a certain level of winging it or just hoping for the best, you know, let go and let God that I do personally. And a lot of people possibly do that, right? But I feel like somebody wings it to the point of creating a whole nother character of themselves and pretending that they are that way. Like, and it fails because when they meet, it's like this person's very hateful because when they do meet somebody that they deem to be actually genuine and actually be about what they say they're about. You're about what you say you're about, Taurus. Does that make sense? You're reliable, you're stable, you work hard. Someone pretends to be this way, and with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's the same Knight of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Somebody doesn't have it together, but you trigger them. You trigger them because you do. Or they deem you to. You might watch this and think, I'm winging it every day. What are you talking about? I got it together. But, yeah, you got someone here that's severely triggered. Queen of Wands, and you look good doing it too. If you are struggling, Taurus, if you are feeling that you're putting in a lot of work, you could be feeling yourself right now. Your success, I'm telling you, you look good. Like, regardless of how you feel is the point that I'm trying to make. Someone views you as doing very, very well. You look good. You look accomplished. You look like you're well put together. You work hard. You could be somebody who likes to beautify themselves. If you're a woman, you may like the nails, the lashes, the everything. You could be a beautician even. Something about beauty is very significant. Like, you put in the work, but not only that, you look really good doing it. There's something specific that you're putting out there, that you're doing, that looks really, really good. And somebody is really thrown off by that. Who is this hateful person? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, because somebody can't do that. Like, ugh. And I say can't loosely because, of course, you can. You can try. You can concentrate on your own grass, water your own grass. But there's someone here who really feels like you take the shine off of them or the limelight off of them. And they're very bothered by this. Their spirit is bothered. The Justice. And this could be the same person who's getting karma from the first spread. This could be a Libra for some of you. Could be a Sagittarius or an air sign. Five of Wands. Someone feels like you steal the attention off of them. Six of Pentacles. Someone feels like people are generous with you. You could get a lot of offers. You're blessed with the Nine of Cups. You're getting what you want. Someone's viewing you as having favor, but they're not viewing themselves in the same way. Seven of Wands. They feel like things are hard to attain. Everything that they want, they have to work for, and it never seems to come through. Maybe it has something to do with this person's attitude. I'm just saying. Why is this relevant for Taurus? Page of Swords and the Six of Cups, because your past watches you. Why? Judgment. Someone feels like you are getting some sort of new beginning. Someone feels like judgment has gone in your favor spiritually within a situation. And I feel like somebody regards you as somebody who they're competing with, whether they will tell you that or not, or whether they told you that in the past. You could have dealt with somebody that was in direct competition, trying to always outdo you. Instead of taking it as an inspiration that they had, Ten of Swords, this person who betrayed you, Seven of Swords. I feel like this is the same person, third party energy, King of Wands in the reverse. This could have been somebody who was sleeping around, could be a Leo. The Sun card is in the reverse. Someone ain't happy. It's like, sorry to be so grim, and it's very, very early over here, but it's almost like you can get all of the women, all the men, all the clout that you want, but if you're a crap person, you ain't gonna enjoy it. You can get all of that and still be unhappy. Like there's a person in your energy that's like that. It's never enough. You've possibly even left this person to go sleep with who they want to, be with who they want to, fandango with who they want to, frolic in the flowers, jump up and down, swing off the chandeliers, whatever it is that this person's up to, okay? But it's still not enough, because they look over at you and they still feel inadequate. But the thing that this person's failing to realize is that the focus is different. The focus is different. I feel like there's somebody here who always feels like their validation should come from the outside. You are not like that. You could be very self-validating. Yeah, you could get a lot of compliments, but somebody definitely compares themselves to you. Where are we going with this? What does Taurus need to focus on? Four of Pentacles, keeping your energy reserved right now. King of Pentacles, saving your money. Some of you could be saving something. Some of you could definitely be getting tips, people spending on you, you know, more business flow, things like that. I have advice for you. Save the extra that you're making, because you're going to be able to really do something nice for yourself with it, or for whatever it is that you choose to spend on. Definitely, maybe some of you could be staying in the house more or being more low-key to save money as well, and this is making you happy. Definitely an energy of you reserving your energy, your time, who you give to. Be selective with who you invest in, what you spend your money on at this time, and that's what's going to be making you very fulfilled. Somebody could be jealous of the fact that you are in this energy of reserving yourself, reserving your time. For some of you, you're not giving your physical energy to anybody either, and you could find that that is having an effect on your finances. You'll be surprised how energy is transferable to different directions of our life. Maybe you're not giving yourself physically, maybe you're more celibate, maybe you are just you, yourself, and you. Especially if you're a feminine energy, could go to bed early, you could be sleeping alone. Two of Cups. Some of you could be having a relationship come in for you as well. I feel like somebody is really jealous of the stuff that you've got going on. I feel like there's a mindset that you have, a presence that you have, Taurus, and it really throws someone else off because they can't be that way, but they can if they worked on it. That's the trippy thing about this. It's like someone wants to steal your vibe, your aura, the ability to just keep to yourself, the ability to reserve your energy, because somebody doesn't possess that sort of self-control. How are you going to be mad at someone else for being able to control themselves, to be responsible with their energy, their time, their money? Meanwhile, you feel off and your spirit could be all the way disturbed over here. Whoever this is that you dealt with here, that's in your energy, watching you strong and heavy. Like, you feel like your spirit's disturbed. You feel like you ain't stable and you ain't doing enough. You feel like you ain't got a pedestal, but this person views you as being on a pedestal. But the energies are very different between the two of you. You're not the same. Somebody needs to look more closely at how they navigate their energy and their life, and stop looking over at you as if you are the reason because you do things in a different way. I feel like someone's really triggered by you. Moving forward, this person took over the whole reading. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. Chariot card in the reverse. Three of Cups, yeah. Whoever the third party is, if you had somebody who you could have been investing in, this could be a water sign masculine for some of you. I feel like there's an energy here of someone realizing that they can only go so far with a third party. That triggers them too, but it was their choice. Someone's choices have triggered them. Someone's direction that they've gone in has triggered them. Someone's lack of self-control is triggering them, and that is not your problem. I don't know what this has to do with you, but somebody connects it back to you. It's your fault that you are so focused. It's your fault that you're so attractive. It's your fault that you're keeping your energy to yourself. It's your fault that their life is in shambles. It's your fault that they can't get gratification from the third parties. It ain't your fault. None of it is. Okay? I don't know who this is that you dealt with here, but they're strongly in your energy. I was trying to get new. A lot of you could just be needing to focus on your work and your money. A lot of you could be staying at home more and more reserved. Some of you are not giving your physical energy away to people from what I'm seeing. Six of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands. Yeah, someone's spirit is disturbed by you. I don't know what this person's problem is. I don't. They have a massive fixation on you for some reason. Last cards. You know what? I feel like doing something else for you. So we're going to do it. Last cards. We're going to grab these. Last cards for Taurus. Moving forward. We've got Seek, the universe. This is about you being guided. Helpless and hopeless. Base chakra, discontent and boredom. I can't believe how this has come out. Temptation. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Temptation. You have someone here. This has dominated the whole reading, so we're not going to force to get something that doesn't want to come out. Okay, this is what you need to know at this time. Don't take it on if you don't want to hear it. Okay, you got somebody here who is very easily led by others. Low vibrational stuff. This could be somebody with addictions. There's poor self-control, and what somebody really thought would bring them some sort of grounding or gratification, with the base chakra being here, helpless and hopeless, discontent and boredom, it ain't giving. I can't believe these cards have said exactly what I've been talking about here. You've got someone here very, very discontent with a choice that they've made. I don't know how this is your problem, but you've got someone here looking at you that because they're triggered that you have a different type of priority, your focus is different. It's your fault somehow that they can't get it right for themselves. Let that sink in. If you were dealing with somebody that you could never make happy, or it was never enough, if you ever thought to yourself, nothing I'm giving is enough, and this person went off and went ahead and chose someone else anyway, despite all of that, it isn't a you thing. Let's move away sometimes from always kind of picking ourselves apart. Sometimes it isn't you. Sometimes it just isn't you. Seek and universe. You're guided. You could be somebody who is heavily spiritual. Meditation could be very significant. I feel like you are someone who seeks answers from the divine. You are somebody who goes within. You're not somebody who looks outside of you to validate anything. Possibly, from what I'm seeing here, you are very guided. And not only that, the only validation you need is from source, from the universe, from ancestors. And that's why it's different. I hope that I've made sense here. That's why you and a person are different. You could never be the same. Until this person realizes that you can't fulfill, purpose without doing the work and not looking outside. Balance at the bottom of the deck as well. Fulfillment and wishes. Yep. Until this person realizes, they will continue to be hitting a brick wall. And if you are dealing with somebody that you've withdrawn from, and you could still have this person in your energy in some way, shape, or form, please don't dwell on the fact that you couldn't get it right, because it's a two-way thing. Somebody needs to get right with themselves first and foremost. Flip it if you need to. If this is you. Taurus, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. Have a good rest of the week. Happy hump day. I will see you soon. You take care. Bye.